Man, here it is. It's finally here, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard. Stay with me. You don't want to miss this video. The first thing we'll do is get this thing started up. The key is in front of the tank up here. You'll see it power up. Pull in the clutch. I've already got the kickstand up. This does have a forward and a heel toe shifter on this bike. So we'll put it in gear here. Man, that transmission is super smooth. Let's get going here. This does have floorboards, which I really like on these cruisers. Huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki Suzuki that allows me to bring y'all all this stuff. What a beautiful bike, man. So let's start going over some stuff. Here's the odometer, your time. You've got some things in there you can change. Trip A, I don't know if you can see that. Trip B, just standard stuff. It does have your gear indicator. You do have a fuel indicator there. Man, I tell you what, this reminds me of the Vulcan 900. So I've rode two other cruisers here recently, 25 models, and I have to say these cruisers are starting to wear on me. Second of all, this windshield, you can remove that if you wanted to take that off. This thing weighs 620 pounds, I think it's actually fueled, ready to go, 644. Man, it's a twin cylinder. It's got 50 cubic inches. That's why they call it the C50. Also, too, I don't know if you can hear those pipes. Sounds almost like a Harley Davidson. And I'll tell you the best thing about this, I'm not going to look into that sun. We'll go down here. This bike is simply gorgeous. I'm using the toe part of the shifter, but you can use the heel part. I'm going to use the heel part. Man, that gear change is super smooth. This is a shaft drive motorcycle. This bike, the seat height is 27.6 inches. The seat height is 26.7 inches. So if you were a little bit height challenged, we'll turn that blinker on. I didn't really adjust my mirrors as best I could, but need to adjust that left one a little better. But we'll keep going here. I can tell you the weight on this bike is so low in it. It has a twin beam steel frame on it. It is water cooled. The front tire is a 16-inch tire. The back tire, I believe, is a 170. And I'll put those numbers up here in the video. Let's get off real quick, and I'm just going to walk you around it so you can look at it. Let's get this in the sun. Turn that blinker off, self-canceling blinker. It's so simple. There's your start kill button. Let's put that kickstand down. There it is. There's your four-way flashers, your high beams. You could almost buy 3 of these for what you would spend on a Harley Davidson. Look at that bike. Look at that pearl white. Man, is that beautiful or what? It does have a LED tail light. It does have the twin mufflers on it. And this is their C50T for touring, I believe. They do have a regular version. But look at this bike. Listen to it. Looks just like a Harley Davidson, like a nostalgia. You tell me if I'm wrong. Does have these super comfortable floorboards on it. It's got your oil indicator, your oil sight glass there. But look at it. Passenger pegs. It comes, the C50T comes with the steel studs, and I believe this is leather. I may be wrong, with it embossed in the seat. This is a special edition. But look at this bike. We'll go around here. 2025 C50T special, $9,800. Look at that beautiful logo. That is gorgeous. It's set up in the front just like a Harley Davidson. Basically $9,800. Something like this in a Harley Davidson would cost you, probably 25, 27 grand. You leave a comment if you know for sure. This thing makes 53 horsepower and 53 foot-pounds of torque. It is a 5-speed. I think I already put those numbers up. But look at that bike. That is beautiful. It is one of the biggest pluses about it is the shaft drive. It is shaft drive. The last one that I did like this was a belt drive. I kind of like that shaft drive. Super low maintenance. It does have these nostalgic white walls on it, which look good. Look at that. One front rotor. The front tire, I'm not sure that I can see that size. Let's look on the other side. There it is, a 130/90/16 in the front. And the rear is a 170/80/15 in the rear. I'm pretty sure these are tubeless tires. Helmet lock, passenger pegs, extra comfy seat for the wife. When she's not going, you can pull that windshield off. Let's go ride this thing and give it a pretty good little jaunt. It's got plenty of power. The only thing somebody would say is, why don't this have a 6th gear? It is a 5-speed. Supposedly Suzuki's put the 5th gear up in the high range. This will cruise 65, 70 all day. Once you get above 80, 85, that would be a problem with just 5 gears. But I don't really know who's going to cruise this thing 100 mile an hour. You've got your key there where you can access your battery. Let's get on this thing and get back going. Here we go. Woo! That sounds good. It has those beautiful covers there. It does have a locking ignition, or not a locking ignition, a locking fork lock system, so you could turn it, pull your key out right there, the key's down here, and lock those forks so nobody could push it off. Here we go. The clutch engagement is super, super smooth. But this is everything. This will do basically everything, but it's just $9,800 instead of $27,000. Oh yeah. That's 2nd gear, 50 mile an hour. We're in 3rd gear here. 4th gear. And I'm sure it's got plenty more. Tell me what y'all think about these cruiser videos. We've got a bunch of 25s coming up. I've already done about 10 or 11 of them. And man, the 25 stuff is just, it's inspiring. The new Aprilia line stuff's coming out. The Suzuki stuff, I can't wait to ride the GSX-S 1000 with the TFT screen. Man, there's so many of them. The new Tuono, they've all got different dashes on them. But man, if you're liking the content, make sure you leave a like. And if you want to be updated when a new video's made, let's turn around here. And super, super easy to balance. That's no feet down. Wow. 1st gear, let's turn that blinker off. Oh yeah, plenty. 50, 53, 55 foot-pounds of torque is really all you need on a bike like this. And like I say, the weight on this bike is 630 pounds, I believe. And it's so, the center of gravity is so low on this bike. This is one awesome machine here. Let's take this back to the dealership. Man, I tell you what, that transmission is super, super smooth. Wow, what a year we've had. We've got a new bike video coming every week. I'm probably going to take off the last week for sure. I'm going to Florida to see my daughter, and it's going to get cold here in Dallas, Texas. But let's go back up here, and we'll park this thing. Man, this Suzuki is awesome. I will tell you, this thing is about 30, I think it's 37 inches wide. I want to say it's 48 inches tall. With that windshield, just handles super, super good. But man, huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi. They've got all the stuff. We'll be riding the 25 Moto Guzzis, the 25 Suzukis, the 25 Aprilias. I've already rode a bunch of the Kawasaki stuff. But man, huge thank you to them. I appreciate all of y'all watching and subscribing. It's been an awesome year. And we will see you on the next one. God bless. Thank you, Plano Kawasaki. Thank all you viewers. We'll see you on the next one.